Hello, welcome to Woodforge UK. I'm Ollie, and today we're going to be checking our beehives. So we've got a national beehive here, which has been overwintering. It's currently the end of Feb 2019, and I'm just going to give them it's a bit of an early check, but because the winter's been very mild lately, I just want to do a brief inspection to see what they're up to inside. So I'm going to go and get kitted up. Okay, so I'm kitted up. It's got the Hive tool and bee brush ready. I've got the queen marker paint just in case we see the queen, because we didn't get a chance to mark her last year. So if we spot her, we're going to very gently catch her and we'll see if we get her marked up. So first job, I'm going to light the smoker up. It's a little bit of a chilly morning, so they're not going to be happy to see me. I can hardly blame them. Lit. Right, now I can put my veil on. It's always a good idea when you're lighting the smoke with embers and flames, just not to, you don't want to burn the hole in your visor, so always light it first. They're pretty quiet, but I'll just give them a little bit of a smoke then. Right, let's see how they glued the roof on. I suspect they have. Yeah, it's just gonna, if we go with a pop, ease it off of it. Okay. So just going to gently smoke them, because they would have felt all the knocks and vibration of me pulling the lid off. Right. I love this as well. We always have the earwigs and wood lice. Always seem to share residence. Okay, so we're in the winter arrangement. We've got the brood on top and the super lower down. So we're just going to gently smoke them again. I'm going to pop the crown board. What I'm looking for here is just checking the queen isn't on the underside. She isn't. These are all worker bees at the moment. Yep, so I'm happy with that. I'll probably scrape this wax off in a minute, but we'll just have a bit more of a butcher's through here. Okay, that is still very heavy. The reason why is that's absolutely full of honey. That's all capped honey supplies that they've got. I'm just going to put this in here just temporarily. I'm not pulling these out because I can feel they're just heavy with honey. And what we're slowly working our way to the centre, because this is where the queen's likely to be. So I'm just taking off these bits of wax. This is just so I don't accidentally crush any bees when we put it back together. This looks to be honey stores on this. In this frame, it's pretty heavy. You see the end where I'm pointing here. These bees out the way. So that's all brood in there. They're probably about 5 days old, something like that. And this is all capped brood. All these cells here. So the bees are pupating, and then they emerge as a worker bee later on. Okay, so we put the hive back together now. I'm quite pleased with what we saw. We saw some brood in there, so we know the queen is beginning to lay. I'm going to leave them for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then we'll perhaps come back again, do another inspection, probably do a bit more thorough cleaning with the propolis and the wax, just so we can get in, access the frames a bit easier. And also we'll be looking out for swarm control measures, so we'll be looking out for queen cups. So check out the next episode. Okay, this is on one of my smaller colonies. We're also doing a check today. I couldn't actually film this happening because it was we're having the job trying to catch the queen, but we managed to catch our queen, which is the first time we've seen her. We didn't see her last year when they put them away for winter, as it were. So we've managed to mark her, and she's a beauty. So you can just see her there with the white dot. So just letting that paint dry. There's a bunch of worker bees that were got in the plunger with her. You can't always help that. So they're certainly not the easiest to catch. And you can see the worker, this one, it's almost squeezed through because they're just a bit smaller than her. Come on, girl, out you come. So she's just here. I'm hoping she'll smell the colony. She should. Now the other bees can smell her. They've just taken an interest to the plunger, the old pheromones they release. I just need a cotton swab here or something. I'm just gonna very gently see. Oh, there we are. She fell back in. So she's just gone down there. So she's back in safe, which is good. So I'm just going to get this worker. Pressing there now. Well, I'm pleased with that. As I say, I wanted to mark her last year, but I didn't get a chance. Before we kind of shut them down for the winter. Okay. They're still on there, these ones. So you can see this one just got a little bit painted by accident. But, it is tricky because you've got to be ever so gentle with them. Because compared to a human being, they're a very tiny, delicate animal. So I'm just going to brush these back in. In you go. Come on.